Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I'm here to do a Libra weekly reading. Happy new moon, Libra, and I hope you had a nice holiday, those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving. Let's see what we get. All placements of Libra. We're going to look into money, love, career, all that stuff. We'll get some moon cards here since it is a new moon. By the way, I did a new moon reading for you on Thursday. And lots of other cool readings coming out or have come out in December. And we'll get zodiac specific cards, a card for each sign towards the end of the reading, and I'll timestamp it. Your 2025 forecast is going to come out within the next 2 weeks. You'll have that. So let's see what we have for Libra this week. Full moon in Taurus. Time to detox. Detox something. Maybe you're detoxing from all the food you ate. All right, let's see what else we have. Could be detoxing people too, even, getting out, things out of your life that don't belong. Assess the situation. All right, assess the situation and release your blocks. Interesting. Wow. So detox, assess, and release. Wow. Wow. Okay. So Virgo energy, Scorpio energy, Taurus energy. Wow. This is interesting. I'm already very intrigued. Yet let's use the out of hand tarot deck. Well, we just have a 7 of Wands in reverse, as well as these were not shuffled. I just did the all signs reading. So I'm going to shuffle these up, okay? Clearing the energy here too. Just give me a second. I'm going to clear the energy here. Thanks. All right. So this is the Out of Hand Tarot by Jamie Sawyer. Let's get some cards specific to Leo for the upcoming week for December 2nd to the 8th, 2024. There's always a timeless element as well. Let's see what we get though. I just did the all signs reading over on Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. And so I felt like the cards weren't fully shuffled yet. They'd been cleared, but I didn't like how they came out. Kind of like 3 of those cards were just featured in the all signs reading. This deck is kind of a sticky. I love it though. It's such a great deck. I don't think they make it anymore. You'd have to check it, but anyway. Kind of a limited edition. All right, we are ready. Let's go. We'll find out where your power is this week and what you need to surrender to. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, wow. All right, so there could be something going on in the home or in the family here, having to do with that detoxify here. Yeah, actually, I'm getting like clearing out clutter too. So that could be part of this. This is for long-term happiness here, okay? I'm also getting something about pets this week. Maybe there's an appointment or you just had one. That's coming through as well. And then we have 8 of Cups. I heard something about a Jack Russell Terrier just now too. We have Pitbull coming through. All right, so possibly Corgi, Beagle. So a few different dogs want to come through. So you have the 8 of Cups here, and that makes total sense here under this Detoxify Full Moon in Taurus card. And it's for your long-term goals, your long-term success. It's like, yeah, it's work now, but it needs to be done. And it's going to be so much better once blank is done and over. Just saw 333. Know that you are safe, you're protected, as is your family. What else do we have here? Let's do assess the situation. Now let's get a third card on detox. 6 of Cups. Okay, so maybe something from the past. You could just be finding things too that are from your past that you're ready to part ways with. I get a lot of that right now for Libra, especially Libra Sun. We've been in that, or rising too, I guess. We've been in the whole Pluto in Capricorn, and now we're in Pluto in Aquarius, and we're in air sign as well. And it's just going to be a much fresher, better energy. I'm getting a lot of more like airy energy, well, air signs, but I've been feeling it actually before this energy actually was official. I could feel it. I tend to feel the astrology, and then I look into it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I already said that in a reading. And then then I find out why I'm feeling this because of the astrology. So yeah, a lot of you may be feeling like you just need to get rid of things. A move could be here for some of you too. Get rid of things, really going over your things. You could be also deciding you're going to look into your subscriptions this week or something like that. You're really kind of going through some things and kind of going over things. You have the 5 of Cups here. Maybe you're trying to figure out if something's worth putting back together again. Could be a relationship, could be something. Could be should you restart a hobby, or should you be part of that membership or club or whatever this upcoming year. All right, so it's already thinking about the new year, right? 2025 and what it has in store. Okay, so 5 of Cups here, 5 of Swords. Okay, there's change. All right, there's definitely some change, and you're feeling it this week. And it could be because we just had that, again, that big astrological shift of Pluto going into Aquarius. And I'm just getting like a parting ways, but I'm also getting the parting of like clouds, like whatever's in the way. It's like things are becoming so much more clear. And for some of you, some of you actually, I'm getting, you're going to be tested. Okay, assess the situation, maybe, but you may actually be assessed, like in work, or you may be taking a test of some kind, like an actual fill in the blank kind of test. Something too this week could remind you of high school. You may find your yearbook. You may hear from somebody. You may have a situation happen, and you're like, "This is like high school," or maybe you just said that to your coworker, like, "Are you kidding? This is like high school. What are we in high school, middle school?" So it can come through. I'm getting Sydney too. Sydney. All right. And also something being like tired out here. Tuckered, they're telling me. King of Swords. All right. King of Swords here. So there's a hairdressing coming in here, a barber for some of you. There's something here about your mediumship too. Some of you are, actually very psychic yourselves, and that's coming in. But it's like, what do you do with it? And again, I liked seeing the King of Swords come through our energy. Well, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy coming through with the King of Swords, and it's, making that decision. There's a big decision here, but they're so clear. The King of Swords is very clear. They have a lot of mental capacity, ability. So there's something here about your intelligence here, and realizing that you are smart enough to do this. There's something, like you have the intelligence, you have the skill to do whatever this is. All right. So you're detoxing, assessing, and releasing blocks. So yeah, releasing blocks. Let's really get into releasing blocks, because since you have detox and releasing blocks, we're going to get into this. Let's see. Ace of Wands. Right. So release the block as far as that you can't move forward, because somehow you can, even if it's small steps. Right. Yeah. All right. So the all signs reading had to do with like things really coming together now. I feel like you're getting a complete picture about something. Okay, Libra, this is now specific to you. You're getting a complete picture. Something's coming into view. All right. So maybe you weren't able to see it before. Now you see it. Let's get an Ace of Swords here, huh? A Six of Wands. Hey, I'll take it. Success, achievement, recognition. I think you're realizing how powerful you are. You're stepping back into your power. You see how there's a person, I'm getting almost like a little bit of a power struggle here, Leo energy, but I'm getting something about like you don't have to be forceful or even like fierce by being loud or overbearing or anything. You can do this quietly, even kind of like seeing how things unfold. And then you have the Chariot. All right. So the Chariot card here, Cancerian energy, moving forward. It's under this release the blocks, you have wonderful cards of movement, action, inspiration, and recognition even. So you have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Chariot. Don't let anything distract you this week. You need to focus on where you're bringing your chariot, right? But I think that you're having to really assess things, right? You need to go maybe detox, get rid of some things or people or whatever for long-term success. All right. It's a change here with 55, definitely. You could have something stir up from the past that maybe, like I said, maybe you find your yearbook or something, or you remember somebody and then you hear from them, or it could be a lot of different things. A hobby you used to do. Maybe you used to roller skate or ice skate or something. They're bringing that in too. But it's a message that inspires you to act on something. You're being given this opportunity to move into something where you're going to be much more in the limelight and recognized and for your achievements and your success. And sometimes we are the ones who need to give ourselves a pat on the back. Sometimes that's the biggest pat on the back you can get is really loving yourself and appreciating oneself, right? So that's really what matters most when you think about it. So a big block could be just, you not seeing yourself. What do we need to release here? Like you not seeing yourself for the magnificent being you are. Let's see. What do we need to let go of? Releasing blocks, releasing blocks. What are we letting go of here? Detox and release blocks. Detox and release blocks. Help us out here. What are we surrendering to here? I just heard surrender to not always having done it right. So maybe letting go of any sort of guilt or, regret of not doing something right. So, and also surrender the need to be right, I'm hearing. Surrender obsessive thinking. Yeah, if you're surrendering, if you're really obsessing over, oh, well, I should have done this, I should have done that, if only I'd known, da, 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 da. You can't keep going around in circles like that, right? And don't compare yourself to others either. There's wisdom about, there was wisdom in the lessons you acquired. So it's like you had to go through something. Okay. And here's why. So this is like, if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, this is about turning the dilemma over to spirit. Okay. Turn it over to the great divine here. Because that's going to help bring you clarity, and even it could solve the problem. Okay. It helped release blocks too. What else do you have? Surrender to the wisdom of your body. If you need a break, take it, rest, tune into your body, give your body what it needs. All right. Especially as you're going through things and analyzing things and thinking things over. It's a big week of what I found in the all signs reading was Gemini energy. There's a lot of Gemini energy this week. It's a lot of that cerebral kind of energy. It's a lot of really assessing and analyzing and being smart and strategic about things. Okay. And this is about, but you have to still listen to your body, right? Because, that mental stress actually uses up energy as well. And you can start feeling it in your body. So please listen to the wisdom of your body. Your body has messages about a person or a situation. So whatever it is what you're obsessing over or have been, or what you're trying to release or get unblocked or detox, tune into your body. If you physically feel drained or uncomfortable about a situation or person and you're trying to make a decision, be cautious. I always tune into my body, and I tune into everything, but I tune into, if I'm trying to make a decision and I'm just not getting clarity mentally or even intuitively, my body seems to always know. I'll tune in and I'll envision myself and allow myself to feel what it'll be like if I do option A. And how does it feel in my body? Am I getting tension in my head immediately? That could mean there's going to be a lot of physical or mental stress. If I'm getting a pit in my stomach, that could mean that I'm going against my intuition with this, or that there's something like a red flag from spirit, about the situation. If I feel generally like light and good in the heart area, maybe that tells me, hey, that's a pretty good decision. Go that way. If I feel a sudden sharp pain in my foot, it's like, don't step there, don't go there. All that kind of stuff. So just get comfortable. It takes practice. But if you're energized, you're happy, move forward. If you're feeling drained and down, or you get a sick to your stomach feeling, or anything uncomfortable, that could be a sign from spirit. Don't do it yet. Now I'm not saying never, I'm saying yet, because maybe you'll want to revisit it at some other time as you're assessing. Maybe it's a not right now. It doesn't have to be yes or no. It could be not right now, or it could be yes, ... if, there's 1313. You have surrender to spirit. Well, what did I just say? So yeah. So, all right. So surrender to spirit here. And that's for the release the blocks. For you to be able to move forward, get the recognition and accomplishment and progress that you're wanting, and really be on that right path, there needs to be some sort of surrendering to spirit. Now, I know you're a spiritual person because you're tuned in this channel, and that's what this channel is. It's entertainment purposes only. I have to say that legally. Remember, these are general, not personal readings. That's reminding me of the disclaimer. You have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. Thank you so much. Check out the description for the disclaimer. But once you've done everything you can do to achieve a goal, turn it over to the divine. Once you've gone as far as you can go in your healing or whatever it is, let spirit work its magic for you. All right, that's what we're getting here. When it comes to employment, when it comes to love, when it comes to hardships, when it comes to heart matters, anything, turn it over to the divine, turn it over to spirit. Be that co-creator, as we always say, with spirit, right? Surrender your fear of change. So maybe you're not wanting to move forward because you're not sure how it's going to work out. Again, let spirit work its magic for you. And own your position of power. Again, that Six of Wands here, normally there's a horse there. It's featured on the person's clothing now, meaning it's like they're carrying that freedom with them. So wherever they go, they are their own freedom. They're their own key to their own release. I feel as though some of you may be feeling like you've been stuck for a while. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation: I have faith that all is well. Dove energy could mean something to you. I have faith that all is well. One more. Surrender, denial. If we don't want cycles to repeat, we have to face them, process, and then address, right? Again, that's part of the assessment here and releasing. So accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. So you're seeing things for what they are. See things for what they are in order to, move forward and in the direction where you're going to feel most whole, is what they're telling me, most whole. I'm getting a name like Harriet and Reginald. All right, so surrender the worry if you can, if you focus on it, and you can, I'll tell you that. For money blocks, let's get some money blocks cards. This is a Breakthrough Money Blocks by Midnight Oracle. Then I'll be using the Prosperity Magic deck by Midnight Oracle. You have money guilt. So, when you have money, these cards are interesting. It's like, it's not taking from others. Money helps you give more. So having money, like you say, you're the only one in your family or your circle with some money right now. Get comfortable having money, right? Own that. You worked for it. You worked hard for whatever this recognition is you're getting. I don't feel like this is just money. I feel like this is like there are accolades coming your way. Okay. So own it. If someone gives you a compliment, take it, own it, get comfortable with that. Release that need to, oh, but I could have done this better. Stop with the obsessive thinking they're telling me, right? All right. It's a hassle. Okay. So getting a bookkeeper, get a bookkeeper or a firm doing books attracts money. This is about doing your finance, like keeping track of your money is easy. All right. Some of you may have a hard time keeping track of it in a business or something. I feel like that's a super specific message for like one person. So if you have a small business or you're like, I really want to start a Reiki business, but I'm not really good with the business stuff. Get some software, get somebody to help you out if you can. Maybe you can't afford that, but you can maybe afford some free software to help you keep organized, or do it old school and have, a book, a log of what goes in, what goes out, what goes in, what goes out. All right. What else do we have? Out of reach. So don't chase money, call it in, expect money to come. All right. Let the opportunities come to you. I'm not saying don't go for it. Yes, we need to take action, but we're not desperate, right? You're not desperate. You may be saying, yeah, actually, I kind of am. Well, you got to put yourself in the role of like, you're a money magnet. I am grateful and I attract money and I'm deserving of it, right? And all the money is energy. That's all it is. It's a conditioned reinforcer. The piece of paper itself would mean nothing except for what it can get you and the importance that we've assigned to it. That's why it's conditioned. Okay. Let's see what else. Not enough. So there's plenty to go around. Feel yourself being in the flow. Again, feeling grateful for what you have. That keeps coming up across the readings. What else do we have here? What else? Money-wise, what do we have here? Prosperity magic. What do we have? What do we have here? Oh, multiple options. So have fun with it. So you have many opportunities and you get to choose which one is best. All right. The number 8 could mean something. You're also being reminded right now of cycles. Okay. Cycles. This too shall pass. Good and bad. Enjoy it. Enjoy the good while you can. Envision your future with bright ideas. Go where your input is most valued and rewarded. Some of you are leaving your comfort zone here. I'm getting that sort of hermit, coming out of the hermit mode and moving into your full power, full steam ahead, right, for 2025. Personal growth. You hold the key to your own success, so unlock the door. It says inquire within. Yeah. I mean, I was getting kind of this image of like you holding the key and you decide if you're going to unlock that door, right? Something along those lines. Resources, make the most of what you have, use it wisely. Wealth grows over time. right? We can't rush it. Long-term success, we generally cannot rush. Anything good, it's going to take time, right? A lot of the time it takes time. Relationships, trust building, building a business, getting a degree in something. It doesn't happen overnight, right? Persistence pays. Creative work, express your genius. Use your inspiration to find ways to make more money. And that's what this whole category of, like, when you release your blocks and you have that Ace of Wands and you have the Six of Wands and you have the Chariot, that's what can set you free on your path to move forward. Let's get a little bit of a T here. What's the T? What's the T deck? So let's see. What are we going to get here? This deck can be interesting, so I may have to block some things out here. Let's see. What do we have, Libra? I'm using a few new decks today just because it's a new moon, so why not, right? All right. So photo proof. So that you may be getting evidence of something. Okay, you're getting evidence. Some of you, again, I feel like you're looking through old photographs. The yearbook thing came up, right? So getting some sort of evidence. They want you to look at your past and see how far you've come, but then leave it there. Played out. Something played out the way it was supposed to. All right, something worked out the way it was supposed to. Maybe you didn't get that promotion. Maybe you didn't get the person, to go on a date with you and they went with somebody else instead. There's a reason for that, okay? We just have to have some faith here. It's not always that simple, like, oh, just have faith. I'm not trying to say that. But there was something, if it's not, it played out the way it was supposed to, okay? So don't limit yourself to that one opportunity. There are others coming in here with wasted time, okay? Don't waste our time on it. You have the clock here. Don't waste your time. Use your time wisely. Time is your greatest asset, other than, well, it's one of your greatest resources, okay? Time might be your greatest asset, actually. Like what you do with your time. Ignoring. So don't sleep on an opportunity, right? That's what they're telling me, okay? So, or you could be ignoring the fact that maybe someone isn't interested, or you're ignoring the fact that you're not interested in something or someone, right? Maybe they live too far away, or the opportunity would require you to, like, work third shift or something, or 3 to 11. That's random, but 3 to 11 comes in. Maybe you're not into that, and you're like, yeah, maybe when I was like, in my 30s, but now I'm older, I don't want to work 3 to 11. Okay. All right. Bankrupt here. Some of you could be feeling as though you failed at something. Or you could be feeling as though, because this doesn't have, it could be bankrupt in any way. It could be bankrupt emotionally. It could be feeling as though things are being withheld from you or something. Okay. There's legal issues here coming in too. This is your energy. This came through in the all signs reading too. So I guess get that there's this whole thing of, well, that's not fair. Well, you have immigration on this card, court, judges, lawyers, etc. I'm getting that for something, the decision isn't all up to you. Let's get a little information on that. Let's spill the tea on that. Creeping. Yeah, like something's not totally up to you. You may feel just kind of watched at work or wherever. You could be dealing with someone who holds grudges, unfortunately. We have girl fight here with arguments, competition. So there's competition here. And someone could be, keeping their eye on you because it could be, again, competition. Like maybe you started your own business and like you're noticing that now that whenever you do something, you notice the place up the street's doing the same thing all of a sudden. How annoying. But hey, I rather say imitation is flattery. It's also annoying, but anything else? Inside scoop. So get a closer look. Okay. Someone could be trying, again, like to be all up in your business. You've got creeping, you've got up in your business here with inside scoop. I mean, this is like, again, competition and all that. What do we do about this? What is this? Groupie. Someone just might want to be like you. Like they just really like you and they admire you and, maybe invite them to be part of your team. It's like, hey, you want to take my ideas? Well, why don't you come work for me, or something. It's just one example. All right. And giving money. Okay. Giving money. I get that they will give you money for whatever it is you're making. You're making something, like something practical, even something creative. Okay. You can make money with it. And then, what do you know? Yes. Money, getting on with it. Yes. It says hustling here. Okay. So this is making it rain. This is focused on it. Okay. It says focused on money and getting it, Go after it, get it. Like I said, people want to pay you for your creations. It's amazing. People really, but you've got to believe in it, right? You can't sell your idea to somebody if you yourself don't believe in it. You can't sell your product if you yourself don't 100% believe that this can be successful, right? It's about you believing in you. And that's really, honestly, that's what matters most when it really comes down to it. I want to get a few other messages about, let's get some messages from the universe here. I do feel that there's more. I want to know more. Let's see, messages from the universe here. Oh, no, wait, we need to go in. Oh, okay. We'll go into love too in a minute here. Okay. All right. So what's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee. Remember, it wasn't yours. They wanted to go somewhere else, or someone wasn't chosen for a job. Let it go. What was never yours is starting to flee from you anyway. So with time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. Be happy now. I get it. I get it. I understand. I'm hearing it. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. There's something coming in here. Your finances are about to change. I did a career and money reading for you, so feel free to check that out. That just posted. I have a lot of good readings that just came out. So let's see. Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time, okay? A lot of self-love, right? I did a self-care, self-love reading, by the way, called You're the Boss. So remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There's no rush. There really is. There is no rush. A step-by-step approach is needed. And if you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or you feel like things aren't going according to plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. That's what this reading's about. Something bigger and better is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you were asking for. Or if you received something you're asking for right now, you'd miss whatever's coming. You wouldn't be able to get this thing that's better, or this relationship that's better. Okay. So that's why, we do have to rely on divine timing, because I don't pretend I know everything. I don't know. I don't pretend I know everything. And that's why there is something about the way things played out may have upset you, but that was not your opportunity. It wasn't yours to begin with. They're telling me that thing, that person, whatever. And some of you might, please don't be mad at the messenger here. This is, I do this with as much compassion as love as I can, but I have to, I'm going to deliver the messages directly from spirit. And I'm getting that. It wasn't yours to begin with. You're meant for something much better. That's why you might feel stuck right now, like you're just hanging out, waiting, whatever. You can do things with your time, right? We can do things with our time. What do we have? I want to get an epiphany deck card here. What do we have here? Karmic lessons. So maybe, somebody's learning their lesson, or you're learning yours or something. Let things be lessons rather than punishment, right? Something's not meant to punish you. It could be that it's a lesson here. It's here to teach you, right? You didn't have that bad job or relationship because you deserve bad. It was to teach you something. That's why it was a karmic lesson. What else do we have here? No more bad decisions. Yeah, some of you are like maybe not wanting to move forward because you're like, I'm going to mess it up again, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to have faith in yourself to make good decisions in love and in whatever area of your life. You could feel powerless, right? There's a real power struggle going on. Maybe you're having a power struggle or a conflict within yourself. Maybe you don't really know what you want, but there's a soul bond here. You have a soul bond with somebody either that you already have or that's coming in. Lean into that. Those of you who have that loving relationship. Okay. Yeah. Divine counterparts. Yeah. Some of you have that soul relationship, that soulmate relationship. This doesn't have to be romantic. Okay. This is the Epiphany deck, by the way. All right. Let's see what else we have for love. Love, 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 love. I just heard expect a turn of events. Interesting. Expect a turn of events. What does that mean? Let's use the Intuit Twin Flame Oracle. Whoa. Cards. That one doesn't want to be seen. Those two on the floor there. Okay. So 9. So feeling abandoned. I often feel like others let me down. I'm getting that you're not wanting to see someone see you down. And the thing is like, if people are really going to know us for who and how we are, we have to be comfortable with showing all pieces of ourselves, right? We can't hide when we don't feel well. We don't always have to show the best version of ourselves, right? Someone longs to sweep you off your feet and shower you with love. Card 7 could be a Cancerian. The number 7 could be at play here. What else do we have? Communication coming in. Card 9 again. You may have ended it with someone, or you may feel like you want to end it, but this is, I wish I could say what I really feel. Someday I will, but right now I'm afraid to be myself. Somebody is afraid to be themselves. I don't know if it's you or if it's them, but for whatever reason, they don't feel they can be themselves right now. All right. And so give it time, if you feel that's your person, or that's you wanting to be with someone else, give it time, give yourself time. I heard steady movement here. Card 4. This is about timing and intentions. I don't feel deserving, and it's affecting my levels of abundance and openness. This could be you or someone else. Someone may not feel like they deserve you. They may feel like they may have actually told you you're too good for me, or something like that. Now, I do want to give you one little thing here. I've actually had and known of people through talking to others, whatever, who've had people at the start of a relationship have like the person say, "Oh, you're too good for me," or "I'm not a very good person," or "I'm not good at this," or I did this or that in a previous relationship." Believe them. When people tell you how they are, believe them. All right, don't wait around for it to happen to you. That's something I've learned, and that's something that I encourage others to consider, is that a lot of the times, especially in those first dates, before there are even any feelings involved, people will just spill the beans, man. They will tell you everything almost. They'll sometimes tell you way too much about their ex or this or that. Listen very carefully, because what they're doing is they're basically giving you a roadmap of how things are going to be for your journey with them. So make sure that you pay attention and you listen. And they may say, "Oh, well, things will be different with you," or "because you're not like her, or you're not like him." I would be taking notes. I would literally take notes, because I'm a Libra like that. I'm such a Libra when it comes to that. I'll take notes on everything. And then I have my evidence of why I made a certain decision. Because I sometimes need to convince myself, So if you're feeling like, yeah, I'm kind of getting red flags, please write them down. Write them down so that you remember, yeah, I'm getting red flags. Or if you see a pattern, like, yeah, I remember this or that. We tend to give people the benefit of the doubt too much. Okay. And I'm sorry, but you can't be too careful. I feel like, really, I feel like, there's a time and a place to trust. And, not until you really know someone should you really be trusting them. Trust is great, but I feel it's earned. Maybe some of you agree. I don't know, but that's how I feel. So the next solstice or equinox, which is coming up, will bring an important shift for us. That is what someone could be saying in their minds about you, or you could be saying that, or it could just be collectively we're getting that message, and then they say draw another card to get an idea of what. You're my true love, my heart, my soul. Someone might actually be revealing this to you. Card 4 again. 44 could mean something, and then I looked at the timer and I saw 44. So 44 really could mean something. Maybe they are 44. Maybe you've known each other 4 years, 4 months, but 44s is important here. So that's what I have for love here. Do you have new love coming in? Yeah, I'd say you could, along for your kisses and touches. But you've got somebody maybe possibly hung up on you still. Card 10 here. Okay, let's see. Growth. Yeah, because another card 10. They're going through physical changes. They're going through money changes too, potentially. It could be you saying to them, "Look, I'm going through a lot physically, emotionally. I'm having, symptoms of ascension even. I need space. I need rest." But, you have this higher perspective. You're getting that new energy. Don't expect everybody to understand as you glow up, right? Card 6, messages of trust. Again, I just spoke about trust. I know the universe works in mysterious ways, but sometimes I judge the situation instead of surrendering to it. You could feel like you're judged in some way, in some area of your life. Let me get a card on that. I've watched you change and grow so much. I'm trying to release my attachment to identity so I can change too. Card 3. So someone could be mirroring you. They might be saying they're changed even, and maybe they are, maybe they aren't. It's up to you to know, right? But let's get I want to get another surrender card. Surrender to your full power. Yeah, you do not have to Oh my gosh, they just gave me this. You do not have to eat stale cake. They just told me that. Okay, so there is another one of my little sayings apparently now that they want me to use. So you do not have to eat stale cake. You can bake yourself a fresh one. You don't even need to go have somebody bake, but you can go make yourself a fresh cake. You do not have to eat somebody else's leftovers. You do not have to eat stale cake. You do not have to settle for second best or day old muffins. You don't have to settle for any of it. You deserve fresh baked goods. Now, that is all metaphorical, or it could be literal. I mean, I don't like day old stuff sold for full price. That's actually literally happened in bakeries. I'm not in a major city, so that can happen where, they'll have the same baked goods out there. I'm going to tell a story now, so if you don't like stories, fast forward a minute or two. But it's a metaphor, really, is what it is. And I don't understand. Like, it just really bothers me when people are trying to sell you on something that's like the old version, and they're trying to sell it to you at full price. Or, like with the cakes and the muffins and whatever at the local bakery here, it's like you'd never get away with this in a city. But it's when people feel that they don't have a lot of competition, or that you don't have a lot of opportunities with to find somebody else. That's when they'll try to undersell you. They'll try to like they'll try to get you where they'll try to get you to do something, or maybe you're tempted to do something because it's like you don't have many opportunities otherwise around where you are. Then look harder. That's how I feel. I'm like, you know what? Then I'm going to go to a different bakery. I will drive 30 minutes and go to a different bakery to get a fresh muffin, because I'm not going to eat stale cake. I'm not going to do it. They say you can't have your cake and eat it too. I can. Yes, I can. So, and I feel you can too. We need to step into our full power. Life's calling for us to step into our full power rather than just playing it small. You stop eating day old muffins, right? That's it. It's like we don't have to settle for second best. When in our lives are we going to stop that and we're going to say, you know what? No, I'm the best at such and such, and I deserve the best at this. Okay. Or when are we going to say, no, I've listened to you all these years, and now I'm going to say some things, and I'm going to be the one talking. Okay. Maybe that's a position you're in right now. Maybe this power struggle that you've been dealing with, you're like, no. I'm prioritizing my own self right now. I'm putting my needs above others for once and focusing on myself. Okay. It's not selfish. Remember, self-care and self-love is not selfish. It's actually selfless, because the more you love yourself, the more you can love others. Right. I know I get all fired up here, but it's true. I'm also getting raven. I don't know if that's an animal that you're connected to or what, but ravens coming through, obviously related to crow. This could have to do with magic, mystery. It can have to do with intelligence. Like you're being smarter about things too. So let me just see. Ted Andrews. What does Ted Andrews say about raven? I forget. I haven't looked in a while. Let me look in the Ted Andrews miniature book here for this quick reference. So raven, shape-shifting. So things are shape-shifting around you. There is an awakening of magic. As I said, magic. Give it new expression and your life will change for the better. Give it a new expression. Okay. Like I said, like insist on more, demand more out of life. All right. You deserve the best, the freshest, the newest, the this, the that. You deserve better. And that's why some of you might be uncomfortable in your situation, in your home or in your job or in your relationship, because you deserve better. Then let's do better. Let's do it. Let's detox, right? Let's assess and say, you know what? No, I'm releasing this. I release this so I make room for this. And here this is. The most delicious cake you could imagine, right? Anyway, that's the all right. Well, now, I mean, who knows? And it's funny when I read your comments after a reading, because I do these about a week ahead because I have to stay ahead in case something were to come up in my life. You would still get your readings on time. I wouldn't want you to worry, but so it's smart to be ahead about a week, and because I can tap in energy, past, present, future, across the world, doesn't matter. It's generally, true energy readers. That's what we do. So it's just funny because I just feel like the time, I mean, they're just the time. Anyway, okay. I just read your comments sometimes, and it's so funny to me because I'm like, I don't even remember saying these things when I'm channeling like this. And then some of you will remind me and say something in there, and I'm like, what are they talking about? Why have three people mentioned, the king of sups? Or why are they saying sups? Because I called the king of swords, I thought it was a king of swords or a king of cups, so I called it king of sups. So I read these comments and I'm like, what? That's pretty who? And then I'll hear in the reading, I'm like, oh, I said that. Oh, okay. So those are genuine messages from spirit. This is all channeled. Everything I'm doing here, it's channeled. So, and it is with your greatest highest good in mind. So I do hope you enjoy my readings. So I just want to throw in a little bit there. And yeah, I talk a lot on my channel. It's my channel. I like to be personable here. You get to know me a little better. I don't show my face for a variety of reasons. Well, not really. It's not a variety, really. Well, some of it's my own personal privacy, yeah. But also it's, in case I decide I'm going to go teach again in public schools, I need to, be cautious and mindful of the fact that, well, at least where I am, not everybody's going to want to hire a well-known tarot reader on YouTube. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. You get judged for certain things. I could say I don't care, but actually I do care because I might want to go back to teaching someday. I don't know. Anyway, Crane, card 23. So solar plexus, this is filtering perception. So what you see in the world around you mirrors your perception of yourself. Stop projecting fear. See love. See love. By the way, if I use people in my thumbnails, that's not me. Okay, I'm not trying to trick you or anything. That's not me. All right, what do we have here? Whoa. Armadillo, energy protection. Okay. I just heard also get comfortable being uncomfortable for a little bit. I'm not trying to scare you. If you're already uncomfortable, then that's who I'm talking about. Are you feeling sensitive to harsh energies? Remember to shield yourself. Ask your angels to guard and protect you. Trust that you are safe. Know that you deserve fresh muffins and cake. No, just kidding. It doesn't say that bottom, but you do. So this is sometimes people will make fun of people in a way, like cancers, for example, like Cancerian energy. And they'll say, oh, well, he's the crab, or they might use, oh, armadillo, whatever. And there's like a tough exterior. Sometimes, though, I've found that when people have a really tough exterior and they've really put up a wall or shell, I do it myself. I'm a Libra, but I have a lot of Cancerian in my chart. And I don't know if it's from being that or not. I'm not going to stereotype myself and box myself into astrology, but I can tell you that one reason I have a hard exterior is because I'm a softie inside. Just like, there's armadillo or the crab, It's like we have to have that because once we let you in, you're in. And very, very, sensitive people. And that's okay. I was made fun of when I was younger for being sensitive, not on the playground. No, I had the wall up there. But in my own family, oh, you're so sensitive, you're so dramatic, you're so sensitive. Well, actually, look where it got me. Now I get to tune into people easily. It helped me in my profession before this, and it's helping me here, really connect with other people from a heart-based level, right? And I value that more than anything else. I do, because not everybody can be empathic, and I feel like it's a gift. So if you yourself are empathic and you've been put down and told you make too much of things, or you're too sensitive, or someone in your house is gaslighting you or whatever and saying, yeah, you're too sensitive, whatever. It's, what? It's because they can't do it. Let's face it, because they don't get it. They can't do it. So they don't understand why you're so like tuned in or tapped in. It's like not your fault that you can, and it's not their fault that they can't. Some of us are just built different. All right. Owl, generator, third eye chakra, card 37. I'm all fired up today. I don't know what's going on. I love it. All right. So what are you seeing in your mind's eye? Whatever you can imagine, you can create. Use the power of your inner vision wisely. Right? Use the power of your inner vision wisely. What else? Swan. Okay, so this is heart chakra, becoming, card 29. You're becoming who you were always meant to be, who you've always been. And some people might not get it. It's not up to you to teach them, right? It's up to you to just do you, do your life. Let go of what isn't authentic and become who you were born to be. Let your true self emerge. I love this. Okay, we'll get an angel number. And you have 99, leadership. Right? That makes sense. You inspire and lead by your higher perspective again. And then, of course, you have a lovely 777, a sign of divine guidance. So this is you connecting with your spiritual guides, seeing things from that higher perspective and acting on it. And that's what you have. And if it means assessing things and releasing and detoxing to start anew, then that's what it's going to be, right? Yeah, I've been getting messages for us too that, good enough just won't do anymore. Status quo is not going to flow. That's just not enough, right? It's about getting the best because you deserve the best. You've earned it. You've earned it. Whatever you have, you've earned it. That's so. Value your own accomplishments, even if others don't. Value your own accomplishments, your own unique gifts. We have to be our number one fan. All right, let's go and get a Moonology card by Yasmin Boland for each zodiac sign, starting with Aries. Aries. Adjustments are required. Something to consider. Adjustments are required. I heard Gwendolyn. Taurus. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Gemini. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Cancer. Your commitment is being tested. Oh, yay. I'm Cancer rising. No. Anyway, your commitment's being tested. There we go. All right. Leo. Nothing is yet set in stone. Tides shift. Virgo. The energy is gaining momentum. There's something about migration too. Libra. That's us. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. That's for all of us. Let's get a card if you're a Libra moon. Libra moon. Don't let your past hold you back. Let's get a card for if you're a Libra rising. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. You might have a strong Pisces placement. Scorpio. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. I'm hearing there's more than meets the eye. Sagittarius, happy birthday. You're going to get 2 cards. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. And work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So the communication could actually help you work through whatever this is. I saw 47. That's going to be 11 because 4 and 7 is 11 twice. And let's see, Capricorn. A new start is coming. New moon. And it is a new moon. It's a new moon in Sagittarius. Aquarius. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Pisces. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. All right, friends, that's what I have for you. Consider subscribing, joining the membership, and do like the video. It's free. Leaving a comment and subscribing and liking the video is all free. And I would really appreciate it if you would. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in your next reading.